Hello, I'm Karen Parry, Manager of Information Services at the East Brunswick Public Library. I'm here today to talk about our newest service to help job seekers. We call it our Just Drop In for Job Help service. We offer this service in partnership with the Professional Service Group of New Brunswick. I'm here today joined with Bob Moran and Larry Manzino from the Professional Service Group. Welcome, gentlemen.
Welcome, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Bob, can you tell me a little bit about your organization's history?
Sure. PSG started in 1989, Karen, and since then we've helped about 9,400 people find jobs in the central New Jersey area. One of the things that we do is we provide peer support to people, so we're helping them on a peer-to-peer basis. Most of the people that are in PSG are also looking for the next career opportunity, so it's peer support. Then we also provide training in different search skills, such as redoing their resume, helping them with their interview skills, and also helping them to network online. Since 1989, we've been looking for innovative ways to help the people, and we found out that there are about 811,000 people in the Middlesex County area. At 8.4% unemployment, that means that there are about 64,000 people in our area who are unemployed. So one of the things we wanted to do was to reach out to the people of East Brunswick. East Brunswick has about 46,000 people, so that means that there are 3,700 people in East Brunswick that are looking for a next job. So what we did is we decided to partner with East Brunswick Public Library. We talked with you, we talked with Mary Ellen Firestone, and we're so happy with the partnership and the way it turns out. Larry's going to tell you some details about that, but it's been terrific. We've been able to help a lot of people so far.
Oh, we're happy to have you, Bob. Larry, as one of the Professional Service Group volunteers, can you tell me a little bit about what type of services you provide to people when they visit you?
Well, sure. First, we speak to the person, ask them about their line of work and their job-seeking skills. Then we'll explore together the areas that need strengthening. We might, for instance, go online, help them with job applications, seeking databases, how to navigate, etc. If there's time and if it's appropriate, we can work on some more basic skills, networking, elevator pitches, or car stories. Car story is a challenge, an action, and a result. And we found that car stories are very critical for the person to present themselves in the best light and also to highlight their skills and strengths. They can be used anywhere, resumes, letters, cover letters, and especially in interviews. And they're a very critical part of today's job seeking.
Very interesting. Do you also do practice interviews, Larry?
Yes, we have a volunteer that will do, he used to work in an HR setting, and he does practice interviews with people. He sets up a time and he gives them an interview and critiques them and shows them what they did right and wrong.
Larry, how do people sign up for this service? Where would they find you in the library, and when are you here?
They just come to the window, the Business Resource Center window. There's a clipboard. They just put their first name and last initial. I'm here Mondays and Wednesdays, 1 to 5, and that's all they have to do.
Must people pre-register, Larry?
A few have, or I've asked them to come back, but that's all they have to do is walk in, and also if they can, if they have one, they can bring a resume, but it's not important. The important thing is to begin the dialogue about their job seeking.
I see. And is this a free service or is there a charge?
No, totally free, totally gratis.
Wonderful. Bob and Larry, tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, currently I'm the Executive Director of the Professional Service Group, and my duties there involve leading the executive team, also sharing the vision that I have for the organization, and helping to make sure that each of the people that's a volunteer pursues their own search goals and gets their next job. My background, I've got about 30 years of experience. I've done different things from IT. Right now, I'm looking to get into a venture capital firm in New York City, working in a tech startup. One of the things that I really like about PSG is it helps me to get out, keep my skills sharp, and get me ready for my next position.
How about you, Larry?
Well, Karen, I was a research scientist at UMDNJ for about 30 years, and currently I'm retired. I'm working mostly volunteer, keep my hand in the community. ESL, I teach ESL. I work on a CERT team, which is the emergency response team, and I work at PSG and here at EBPL.
And Larry, give us an example of how you've helped somebody.
Oh, that was interesting. It happened my first week here, actually. I was speaking with a lady, helping her on the computer. We were going along nicely. She gets a phone call, and suddenly we both have eyes in the headlights there. It's like, I've got a job interview tomorrow at 9 a.m. Oh my gosh. Suddenly the woman says, I don't have confidence. I don't know what I'm going to tell them. Basically, we sat down, explained car stories, how critical they were. We looked at her resume and picked out every possibility where we could turn one of her skills into a car story. She sort of picked up on it pretty quickly, understood. She felt much more confident, and she went to the interview very confident that she could perform well. I followed up with her, and while she didn't get that position, she was really thankful for how I had worked with her, how confident she felt, and she even has been on 2 interviews since, and she felt confident each time because she saw her skills in a new way. And I was very gratified by that.
Bob, if a viewer is unemployed or knows someone who is unemployed, what steps do you recommend that they take?
Well, the first thing would be that if they're unemployed, as Larry just mentioned, come on into the Business Resource Center and meet with one of the volunteers and find out what they can do to get their job search jump-started. If they know somebody that's unemployed, oftentimes if they're a family or a friend, they know what it's like when somebody's out of work. Sometimes they're in isolation, they may be a little bit down, they may not know what to do next. For them, I would recommend that they either come in with the person, or that person that's the friend could come in on their own, come to the East Brunswick Public Library, come to the drop-in service, meet with the volunteer and find out the services that are available, and either bring the information back to them or come back with that person. A lot of times that peer support is really going to help them to make that step to come on in and start the conversation, with PSG here at the East Brunswick Public Library. And one other thing is, if somebody's involved with a civic organization, like a Rotary Club, Chamber of Commerce, or a place of worship in East Brunswick, they can also come on in. We have flyers that they can take back to their organization. They can put it up there, and it basically says, come on in to the East Brunswick Public Library, tells them about the service, and they can reach out to their members that way. Because sometimes people may not know about it, and if they can find it where they normally go, it'd be a great way to transition them into the service.
This sounds like a wonderful support for our job seekers. Thank you so much to both of you. And please remember to stop by the East Brunswick Public Library. We offer so many services to help our job seekers. We offer databases to help people explore new careers, to learn how to build a resume, design a cover sheet. We offer computer classes. We have a resume review service. So as you can see, the library is always here to help, and we really are the heart of the community.